Pete Kenny. Alec D. Shanks. Whoa. What's up, man? Long time, dude. How the fuck are you? Ange, we had one of your South African fucking brethren on the show the other day. I wish you were there. Garage Jim. Fucking yes. There we go. The fucking buddies over there. Muscle and Moit. Stormy Fit. I finally got you to join the show. I always tag you because you're cute. And Solo Tranny. Oh, you love being in the jungle? I am not taking credit for that. Critton Dahake. He gets full credit. I don't remember the dude's name. I'm not going to lie. But he said he's from South Africa. What's going on, Muscle and Moit? I was wearing your shirt in the gym the other day. I like that shirt. The metal one that says something metal in the front. I forget now what the fuck it says. But yes, we're here. Ask Me Anything. The last episode of Anabolic Presents Ask Me Anything, for a little while at least. Anthony is having surgery and stuff, so he's not going to be around with the show for a little bit. What's going on there, Nate? In Call of Duty World, 200, you're a video gamer? Oh, man. You should hang out with Genova. Oh, the claws, poke. Johnny. Garage Power loved it. Your post, Johnny, as do I. Metal is eternal. Thank you. Thank you so much. The Russian Madman. Do you know Donald Trump? Michael Cohen. I just got an email from Lara Trump. That's what happens when you donate. You get emails from all of these people that hate them. I thought you passed out, bro, and you didn't. No, you know what it was, bro? I was doing a bunch of recordings for the MSTV, and don't disrespect me like that, man. Oh, so you're familiar with Genova? I do his shoe cleaner. Oh, okay. Didn't do nothing. Now, you know what it was? I won't be here tomorrow because I got some home improvements being done, and I have to be home for them. And so I can't make it to the office/studio. So I had to film all my shit for, because I edit over on the weekends of MSTV. So I needed to get that stuff done, but I didn't have the mic setting right, so I got to redo them. I was late for nothing. We'll send you a Garage Gym powerlifting share of love. Please do. Mikey, you're the craze. What's up, Mike? Mike, you got me all fired up. I fucking sent about 12 emails out to all people involved with that Philadelphia Eagles social justice bailing out people thing. The NFL, the Eagles, the Philadelphia District Attorney, all of these people involved, the United Way, everybody that was listed in the ESPN article. I said, I'm curious to see what crimes they were fucking accused of. Have they have any prior records? And what were their races? Listen, why not? It's fuck the NFL. My love flows for Trump as much as my cum would for his wife. Ange, right? Isn't his wife nice? We got a nice looking first. I thought Laura Bush there, she wasn't bad looking for an older broad. Stay strong. Peace out. All right, man. Make sure you clear that man's name. He had nothing to do with Russia. No collusion. I want to give a shout out to the Eagles for bailing me out. They were all black. I knew that. I want them to say that. Because the article, just for some reason, doesn't mention anything about that. So what do you mean? So the social justice, if a white guy can't go back to the fucking, have Thanksgiving dinner? And I love Malcolm. I even reached out to Malcolm Jennings' publicist for interviews. And I'm like, ooga booga! Did you see that thing that Critton did of me on North Sentinelese Island? They took it down, Instagram, because the guy's like cock hairs was showing. West Coast Johnny, old school iron. Wildfire. She knows how it feels to get Instagram slapped and sent to your room without supper. Maybe that, like that guy was saying, what did you miss? Not much. I got on at 5 minutes late. We're talking about the football people bailing out people before Thanksgiving, using the money that the league and they're allotting the teams to use for social justice. Are you pissed at the system? that allowed the guys to be bailed out? Depends, man. If it was like a drunk driving thing and the guy never was fucking arrested before, was it a violent crime? I don't know. Now, let's say this guy fucking killed somebody while he's out, and the Eagles bailed him out and had him at this big luncheon press conference with all of these jerk-offs, dick and pony show. Is that anybody going to be, if somebody files a civil suit against the fucking Malcolm Jenkins and the fucking black coalition of fucking NFL black players? A black fucking prisoner got bailed out and now he fucking raped a white non-black broad? Joey Fiazzi, what's up, my friend? You know what I'm talking about. If a judge allows bail, the guy isn't considered high risk like that. It doesn't matter, though, if they're saying the only reason why they're in jail is because they can't afford the thing. No, the only reason why they're in jail is because they committed a fucking crime. Love it. You're so real. Thank you, Stormy Fit. You're beautiful. The 72 million funding the border wall. Mikey can tell you fucking firsthand the fucking wall and what's going on at the Tijuana, San Diego fucking border. You're very welcome, Stormy Fit. I love you, by the way. I can't stand this fucking... Oh, my God. He's only in jail because he was a black guy. There might have been that fucking felony that had something to do with him fucking sitting in the goddamn pokey. Don't tell me he was flaked by the white cop that lives in the suburbs. Please, give me a fucking break. I lived in the city then. Thoughts on my boxing career? I thought you were going all the way until you lost to that fucking black guy. Not for nothing, Tommy Morrison, Ray Mercer. That was one of the worst beatings I've ever seen in my life in a prize fight. They have them convicted of a crime so they get bail. Yes, they're not convicted. They were accused of a crime and they must wait their turn to get in front of a judge. Now, let's say... I know the system sucks, Alec, and and they want to do social justice reform for the system. I got a problem with that as well. But if you're fucking letting the guy out of jail now and he does something, who's responsible for that? Well, the perp, obviously. But now is Malcolm Jenkins going to take any fucking responsibility? Because he got fucking this jerk off John Johnson out of jail? Whatever the fuck his name is. Take care, gotta go back to work. Stormy, you know it, sweetie. I'm always real. If I ain't real, I ain't going on the fucking air. Oh, Hooga! Trump is responsible. You're right. Bush did it. It fucking baffles the mind. It baffles the mind that people do not understand how if you commit a crime, you have to go to fucking jail. If the guy flees bail, commits a violent crime, the dudes who post the bail have civil liability. Johnny Juice, yo, what's up? Innocent until proven guilty and due process, and only the perp is responsible. Yes, I agree, but if he was in jail and not bailed out by a fucking NFL player, then we wouldn't have to worry about him possibly committing another crime while he's out. Don't worry, Joe. Promised an MSM helmet pick on the wall before you hit it. Oh, bro, I love it. You get in trouble, you go to jail. Who wants to fuck my foot from again, the Tijuana foot? Oh, I got an email back from the district attorney's office. Let's see, it's a fucking form letter. Due process for everyone but Kavanaugh, you're right. Let's see. Dear Mr. Pietaro, we are the only campaign organization supporting Larry Krasner. For this question, we recommend you contact the DA's office. I did. Krasner for DA. Here we go. Krasner. He's a white guy. Looks like the MS-13 caravan is headed back after they realized they couldn't storm the border. Crystal is right. I'm not saying she's wrong or you're wrong, Alec. All I'm saying is if somebody is in jail, they're not there because... they didn't pick the right number out of a fucking hat. They did something to get fucking collared. They fucking robbed somebody. They fucking were drunk driving. They were fucking in fucking, controlled substance. They were smoking a glass dick like crazy. Didn't do nothing. Joe, at least America has a justice system. Got a bunch of comedians for politicians. I wonder what, now, and I'm not being a Weisenheimer, before apartheid ended, was crime in South Africa very low? And how is it in comparison today? There are no innocent people in jail waiting for trial. Now, define innocent. You're saying like framed? You have an illness. No, you don't. You're fucking crackhead. People get bailed out every day. You don't like the NFL bail. No, I don't like that the NFL bailed these dudes out. I think it's fucking disgusting that they did that. I find it impossible to fucking see that the only reason why they're in jail is because they didn't have money. They didn't check their bank books before they fucking put them in cuffs. You did the crime, do the damn time. Hey, here he is, fucking Rick. What's up, Alabama Rican? Meaning they didn't do the crime, they're innocent. I can honestly tell you, I had way over 300 arrests and over 300 undercover drug buys when I couldn't make arrests. So basically, I had 600 arrests for all intents and purposes. I've never had an innocent guy locked up. I never put my cuffs on an innocent guy. If the guy was a fucking piece of shit and fought it in trial and won in trial, that happens sometimes. I've had homicide fucking collars and confessions and put people away for years. When I was an undercover, I had fucking guys going to jail for trying to rob me because I was a white guy on 42nd Street on the Deuce. When people say, oh, I didn't do anything wrong, like crazy didn't do nothing. I didn't do anything wrong. I'm in jail for no fucking reason. There's a lot more to that story than that fucking opening statement. A lot more. The fact that they posted bill at the bottom just should not have been the NFL doing it. Okay. I hear you on that, Alec. I think that what they're doing is they're saying that black people get locked up for racial reasons and they're going to only bail out black people. And I have a fucking problem with that. I think a criminal's a criminal. And if you're going to bail out a black guy, don't tell me the white guy in the next cell doesn't deserve it. You are one cop. How many guys get arrested for rape and domestic assault that aren't guilty? It happens. That does happen. Yes. I will admit that does happen. My thing was if I saw an injury, there had to be a physical injury for a fucking assault arrest, domestic or not, unless there's an order of protection involved. And then the underlying crime, the top crime really, is the breaking the court order. It has nothing to do with the actual assault. He broke the court order, he made contact with her, and now he argued with her and hit her. I didn't know you. Yes, Steve, you saw that? I'm part of the North Sentinelese. I have people bitch about it all the time about shit in jail. I heard everything under the sun. You know how many guys I fucking used to see in jail that told me they didn't do anything wrong, and they're lying. Lying. I'm sorry. I don't want to hear that people in jail are innocent. Freddie Gray, he was known to the cops. He sold crack for fucking years. Here comes a maybe ignorant question from a non-American. America, if you commit a crime, oftentimes you can pay so you don't have to go to prison, right? Basically a billionaire. No, not really. It's most of the time it's white collar things where you can make a monetary plea. If the system didn't want them released, the judge shouldn't have allowed bail. I agree. Want to blame anyone but the criminal, which isn't to blame the judge. I think the judges, most of them suck dick too. Trust me. We had one, they used to cut him loose Bruce. We used to call him. His name was Bruce something, some Jewish name. Cut him loose Bruce was our nickname for this guy. Because he fucking and he was, fucking a white Jewish dude. He wasn't a black judge. He let everybody fucking go. He didn't like cops. He didn't like prosecutors. What's the most fucked up thing you've seen as being a cop? This program. No, I wasn't. I don't know. I would say, oh, fuck. I guess like DOAs that have been there for months and shit. We had a dog that was eating the old lady the back of her neck after he ran out of food in the apartment. Rapper. That is like the rapper that is having a problem. Richie the Bird, what's up? Who's the rapper? I mean, I don't follow anything to do with that. You ever done homicide? Well, I was a squad detective. I was in the drug homicide task force when I was in narcotics. And we were going after homicides that were drug related. A lot of it was that fentanyl fucking heroin. We were trying to lock up people to find out who was making the fentanyl-laced heroin. China Gato, China Cat. It was in the Lower East Side. Eddie Murphy getting tranny blowjobs. True story. My friend Al, who's dead now, claims he's caught him more than once, Eddie Murphy, getting blown in his, Range Rover, big truck, by a tranny, and was told that it was a tranny and did not care. And came back for more. They didn't lock him up. They don't fucking prostitute kids. Hey, Jesse, what's up? Yes, the old lady getting eaten by the dog was pretty wild. Floaters are pretty wild looking when you see them, especially if they got, the fish have been eating them for a while. You busted my daddy, Joe. He goes, I have no daddy and I'm a crack. Rich Penna, what's up? He figured a mouth is a mouth is a mouth. Yes, that's another. That is the way I say that is because that was told to me by a squad partner, and he said that the old man in the ghetto was getting blown by a fucking he-she, and the cops pulled up and said, "Yo, pops, that's a guy sucking your dick," and he goes, "Hey, son, when you get my age, a mouth is a mouth is a mouth." Yes, the Bugs Bunny. Crystal sent me the ooga booga 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 Bugs Bunny. Ain't Jesse in the house and Veronica and Nikki in the house. How long have you been? Well, I'm no longer. I'm out almost 16 years. I came on in 87 when I was a 20-year-old cheese dick, so we used to call it. A buddy of mine was a detective for years. He said when they find people who have been dead in the house for a while, that the cats that eat the eyes out. I've never seen that. I saw the dog for the fucking with the neck. I'd love to teach you about South African life, and I would love to hear it. What do you miss about it? The coffee. The overtime. No, the rush. Anybody that doesn't say that hey, Rob, what's up, bro? The Rob Matters is a fucking video fucking genius. And he and I are going to talk tomorrow. We're going to talk about collaborating. Anybody that says they don't fucking, they wouldn't want to boom a fucking door and fucking put a gun to somebody's fucking head is a liar. It's fun. No one personally has 69. Oh yeah, who is that? I never heard of that fucking guy until like last week. Kat Vaughn, what's up, Kathy? Did women admire you when you walked down the street with your gun in the holster? I had my cock out, so they saw that first. Yes, a uniform was very, very good for meeting chicks when I was a younger man. Yes, that was definitely like New Year's Eve when they're drunk. And you pick up your helmet visor and you make out with them. Over the barriers at midnight. My friend Bruce, he was all fucking covered with lipstick one time. Not cut him loose, Bruce. Coffee and donuts and sticking a bullet in thugs. I never shot anyone, bro. Never shot anyone. Had my gun in my hand about 75,000 times. Came very close many times. But never actually went through with it. Women's love guys in uniforms. Yeah, but they like the firemen better than the cops. I always thought the firemen got the most fucking ass. Oh my God, dude, I wish I could have been your cop partner. We'd run so much pussy. Who gonna cause it? Tell you it was a lot of fun. And some days it was fucking, some days were very, very bad when fucking, when guys you work with get killed. And I laugh and not in a funny way, like in a fucked up way. Because I've dealt with that too. I've had people die in my arms and I've fucking delivered babies. I've had the best of both worlds. Opinions on Big Nenny's. Was that on the bicycle when he goes to, it was somebody that looked like Dennis Rodman? I didn't see the whole video, Dan, but it was very, very scared. I've been a bad lieutenant. Oh, fucking Harvey Keitel. There was only one real, the one with Nicolas Cage doesn't even compare. Harvey Keitel was great. Show me how you suck a guy's cock. Show me how you suck. That's some serious shit, man. Dealing with that like that can fuck you up. Nah, bro. Some fucking drug dealer getting shot is gonna give me PTSD. Are you fucking kidding me? I didn't give a fuck. I got back in my car, I fucking gave the job back, and I lit a cigarette. I smoked back then. I fucking could care less. I had old people die in my arms of heart attacks. That's a little fucked up, because you feel bad for the fucking person. But like bad guys getting shot, oh, fellow cops. Well, yeah, that's. I never had a cop die in my arms, thank God, because that would be shitty. But like a civilian in the street, I don't know the fucking guy. People listen to cops in America. You're lucky if a cop speaks English. But what is the language there? Like South Africa. I know, like, when it was a British colony, obviously English, like those blonde South Africans are all the descendants from Great Britain. But yeah, any Michael Newdow updates? Michael Newdow? You talking about, that Michael, the Thor guy? That guy that I interviewed a few times? I haven't spoke to him since, like, around that time. Michael Gurno, I guess you mean? They speak English and Afrikaans. Keith, what's up? Keith, we're talking about the innocent people that got locked up for no reason and bailed out by the fucking the Eagles. An awesome British accent. Yeah, man, that must be pretty wild. In Flint, Michigan, we have shootouts nearly every damn day. I believe it. Flint, Michigan is the fucking Bed-Stuy of fucking the Midwest. Oh, fuck. What's happening, brother? Anthony Grease. What's going on? Antabolic Presents. Yes, like I said, this is the last episode of Antabolic Presents Ask Me Anything for a little while. Anthony Tedesco he's undergoing surgery, so, he's taking a break from his training, so why is he going to advertise? We had a couple of people out some work weeks ago back trying to make a deal. Ran them off. Did you use your boot up their butt, Cat Vong? 8 Mile. Michael Dowd. Oh, I haven't spoke to Mike in a while. Yeah, I haven't spoke to him in a while. Am I getting drunk for New Year's? Yes, I will have some drinks on New Year's. Yes. I won't go crazy. We got Africans, which is a mixture of Dutch, German, and then you got Zulu, Xhosa, and about 7 African languages. Man, that's got to be confusing as fuck. I guess there's no official fucking language if you got all of that. And you got Ooga Booga now, too. And you should have saw yesterday's show with the fucking North Sentinelese Island. Oh, the Philadelphia Eagles. My favorite fucking sports organization. Holy fuck. It's a fuck up. Yeah, that must be, man. Imagine you're fucking talking. Imagine you go, excuse me. How do you get to fucking 123 Main Street? And the guy's like, he's talking some fucking African with a K. Yeah, I love that. When they had that fuck yo flag. Joe, go work the Green Mile? What's the Green Mile? Every time a numb butt talks shit about the border, I tell him to leave the full address on Facebook. Yes! Like Tucker Carlson asked this fucking piece of shit, liberal, cocksucking, left fucking commie, socialist prick on his show. How many of the asylum seekers are you personally taking into your home? And the guy's like, oh, that's not the case. No. He's like, you're saying that they can come in and you want them in, I don't, then you have to take them in. Had a customer walk up. They sell drugs. Drug deals. If I ever caught my fucking kids with drugs, man, think of the fucking beating I would throw those fucks. Would you ever eat a dead raccoon to take 1 inch off your nose? It depends. Can I catch it like a bad disease that I'll die from that? I don't want to. I'd rather have a fucking big guinea nose than be dead. At least I could, jerk off. A lot of drugs. Tucker in New York City. Tucker Carlson? Rob, I'm not sure where your politics lie, but I have a feeling we're going to get along swimmingly in that fucking area as well. Just a gut feeling. I don't know why. Yes, I'm very outspoken, but I don't want to lose fucking, friends over politics. I just don't talk politics when I'm with those people that are of that ilk. Most of them I don't associate with, so I can talk about whatever the fuck I want. Tucker Carlson is your buddy. Really? I think his show is phenomenal. And Laura Ingraham last night was great. She was ripping the shit out of Barack Hussein. Who's going to cut your grass? The kid down the block, Steve. I keep telling people say that. The Americans don't want those jobs. The fucking 16-year-old kid does. Talk to fucking Caleb Green. That's how he started his business, the lawnmower. Do you do an airing on Underground Labs? What about him? I'll talk about him right now if you want. I mean, we all use them. Republican or Democrat? Myself, nationalist. No, I am a registered Republican, very proud. Reagan, Reagan is the one that, I guess Nixon, but I was kind of young. But Reagan was my first president that I really, I got into politics. After the Iranian hostage crisis, I was like a teenager then. Their potency compared to underground. Now, I'm not sure, what do you mean by underground to underground, UGL, Underground Labs? I'm losing. Indigenous, yes. Red Star Lab. You see, you get a lot of things that say, like, something dragon, and you don't know what the fuck, those are like fake labels. 200 milligrams, real Watson cypionate versus Instagram, underground labels at a. I don't believe anything other than Sustanon is more than 200 milligrams. You can see test 400, test 300, test 250, test this, test that. I think it's all fake. I think it's 200. It's real, but it's underdosed for the label marking. But Sustanon, because it's a mix of different esters, that's why it can be, because it used to be Sus 250 was the only one over 200. Guys say, I take a gram of test, I look small. Dude, a TRT at 200 is huge. I do 200 a week. I do one shot of TRT on Friday. So tomorrow morning, I'm going to plunge the plunger into my deltoid. My deltoid. Gladiator Nutrition. He's a gladiator. I get 400. Now, do you think it's really 400, though? I'm not calling you a liar, Rob. And I'm not calling you a dealer a bullshit artist. But how do you know it's really 400? I mean, that's the only thing. Ross Perot. You know what? Ross Perot would have been good, but he took too many votes away from Bush Sr. You do 200 milligrams sipping it in September. I just started again in, when was it, mid-December or something, because I took off for because of my surgery. Joe, that Trump got elected everywhere, you're looking unpopular. My theory is people don't admit they voted for him. I know, I admit it. I don't. You think so? You think it's real? Listen, anything's possible, but all I know is that most of the time when you see these bogus fucking label fucking things and it says test 300, it's test 200. They just want to make it look stronger. Pharma scientists told me you can pack more than 2 to 250 tests in a CC if it's real. Oh, I'm sure you can, but does it mean that the guy making the shit and it's changing 8 hands before you get it in your gym locker room, does that mean that it's legit 250 or 300? I don't know. Possibly. The delivery system. Well, that's why I like the test 250, the SUST. It has the different esters in there. I'm currently taking selective androgen receptor modules. Wow, that sounds scary. With expedence for proper ester. Yeah, but when you see like the blends, you get the probe for the quick. I froze up and couldn't comment. Oh no, don't freeze up. We need you here. Kim to the T to the Gill to the Roy. What is going on with your account getting hacked? All those beautiful pictures of you sweating, they're all gone. Oh, Kim to the T to the Gill to the Roy. 2 weeks into the cycle. Great stuff. And make test higher than 200. It's easy to do follow. I agree. Remember that the news was making fun of Ross Perot ears. Yes, and he had, as a vice president, he had Walter Mondale, who was one of the greatest fucking war heroes, but was very old. And, I mean, the poor bastard got his fucking brain scrambled by those savage North fucking Vietnamese. He shouldn't have been the vice president, guy. That's why they say Clinton won, because too many votes got taken away from George H.W. Bush. SARMs, Nicky the D, Mark to the gold to the jet. SARMs are overrated. I've never used them much. Nucky Thompson, what's up, Wayne? Joe Blow, ooga booga. I don't know much about SARMs. Hi, Mark, how you doing, pal? I'm doing well myself. Perot was in his 90s. He was kind of old, but he did have the right idea in some of his politics. When I'm done, I'm just going to complete my PCT and try a first cycle of test antitonate. Fuck the Viet Cong. Yes, John, I agree. They were pretty fucking savagery. But you know what? If you look at their point of view, and I'm not liberaling out here, don't get me wrong, they've been fighting for like 1,000 years, and we should have fucking noticed that the pussy French pulled out of there and let somebody else fucking do it. I was watching some show, and they're like, everybody's worried about all these countries becoming communist. I'm talking about the domino theory back in the 60s, and the whole reason why we went to war with Korea and Vietnam and all of that shit. And it's like, Russia is not entering. They did have troops, but they didn't officially enter any of those wars. Why is the U.S. entering all of them? And the guy had a fucking point. I think he was the father of a Vietnam vet. Until you said, you people, the you people. Oh, is that was Perot's downfall? Even back then, we couldn't get away with it, right? Bored billionaires should not be president. Trump's never bored, though, bro. I don't think that guy's ever had a boring day in his life. He fucking must have been and he doesn't get high. He's high on life. It's amazing. I give him credit. I need to have my fucking alcohol. Pussies! Russia smart. You know what? In a lot of ways they were. The military-industrial complex, they got money for wars but can't feed the poor. Yes, that's true too. You see that a lot. Holly Burton's a perfect example. How dare the Americans cross their border? The French had their asses kicked. See, the French fucking folded like a cheap lawn chair at the MBM Foo in 1954. From WWF to the president. Well, he wasn't officially, he did buy Raw and sell it back to Vince McMahon and made $3 million profit on it. I remember watching that live. When Trump was on Raw. That's so stupid. America, Trump has a line one way or America. He said he's not meeting with Putin. Putin. He's not meeting with Putin. He's going to Brazil for the G20 summit or some shit. Hope he gets to grab some Brazilian ass while he's down there. George Henry, IFBB Pro. Look at that. We even have professional athletes on this program. Who says we don't talk about bodybuilding? Talking about the Viet Cong. Well, we did talk about testosterone. I'm going to email you, brother. You better! Now that you said it, and they were all witnesses to it there, George. You can email me anytime you like, pal. Joe at musclesportmag.com. Anybody is welcome. Palumbo was going to Dubai or something in December. For what? He doesn't even cover shows anymore. What is he going there for? It's an expensive one. Hello, remember me. Stevie Shoesmith, how did I forget you? My pal, the beautiful feet. Oh, you're talking to George. Oh. See? Hey, fucking, what is this? Fucking Muscle Sport Mag or Tinder, you bunch of fags. Do you see that the French tour of Paris over the gas tax going sky high? They are paying $7 a gallon. Really? How is that Trump's fault? Because you know that's coming. You know that somebody's going to blame him. That French fucking guy's a fucking piece of shit. Arnold! 2 professional athletes, dude. Stevie the Shoe, that's right, you're a professional. The bedroom bully, J Masters in the house. Look at that little monkey go. Homosexuality, yes, in its fullest form. Oh, fucking Big Rob Fitness, Johnny Bravo, Jay Masters, Prince Andrew, the Delray Misfits. What is going on around here? Big Rob crying about Prince Andrew, hugging a Trump ventriloquist dummy. What the fuck? Female ejaculate. Now, we're back on course. I needed Jay to get in my fucking head together. We were talking about fucking stuff that doesn't matter. Fist pump that shit. Joe, what do you think about laying groundwork on married women just in case they ever get divorced and remember you and fuck you? You know what? Be careful because the husband might fucking, if the guy's like a big dude, he might fucking pound you into the pavement. I'm just saying. If somebody hits on my wife, especially if they know she's married, I'm fucking them up. I don't care how big they are. I'll use a garbage can and hit him in the head. What's the over-under on Jay Masters' heart attack? 0. He's never. I'm going to fucking make sure he's okay. Delray fuckwits except Brad. Steve, you got to join the fucking party, bro. You're missing out on a lot of fucking fun. Paris Climate Accord that Obama signed. Oh, yes, they signed that, and look how fucking stupid they look now. Fucking sucks, but I have to get back to work. Nucky, that's all right, my friend. I'll definitely DM. Have a great weekend, motherfucker. I love Brig Bragg Wolf. I love them all. I love Granny Figs. He's the normal one. Trump got us out of that, or we would have had that tax too. There you go, Johnny. Good point. It's just a trick I read on Reddit. The guy said, just be friendly with her appropriately and she'll remember you. Yeah, you can, if you're friendly, as long as you're not like saying, hey, I heard your husband can't get it up anymore. Later, Nuck. Thanks for coming in, buddy. It's Dwayne. I am cutting for the Arnold. You're going to be coming ripped like Jason? Fucking Chris Brosnan video of Jason posing in the mirror with PJ's red trunks on. Trump 2020. Damn straight, motherfucker. Damn straight. I'm just very nervous. I'm always nervous because I'm like, oh my God. I don't know how I lived through fucking 8 years of the fucking quota president. If there's somebody like that takes over, I don't know what I'm going to do. What am I going to do? What am I going to do with all my red hats? And my coffee cup I got over there. My Trump cup. Come on. You kidding me? Sloppy seconds place, Jay. Ooh, shit. We know who has third place. Where is fucking Chuck E. Cheese? I like Dale. He has a good sense of humor and he's a funny guy. I definitely hit that fucker with a trash can. You gotta do what you gotta do, bro. I never voted for the fuck and he was my boss. You didn't vote for him? Come on, you didn't vote for Clinton, did you? Taxes have never been higher for middle classes. Wake up. Steve, where are you reading your information from? From that Daily Mail UK fucking George Soros run fucking website? Trust me, taxes have not been higher for middle class. I'm fucking proof. Trust me on that. People, you guys are reading shit that's fucking the one world order. I voted for Trump. Good for you. Do you think I got a chance with Elena Trump? I personally think you do. Be back. My wife is calling. Yes, she has my balls in her mouth purse. Smart man. Smart man. You drop a lot of loads. I'd run if she fucking went like this too. My wife don't put out. So when she goes like this, I'm like, what's the matter? You gotta fucking crack your knuckles? I'm a middle class and my taxes have gone down. Thank you, Crystal. Thank you, Crystal. Thank you. I will find out how small business taxes run when I do my taxes this year. I can't tell you for sure how I'm going to do on my tax returns as far as my business taxes go because I haven't done them yet this year. Last year there was some things involved that my tax guy told me about, and I'm hoping might be different this year. It might be better. I don't know yet. Middle class taxes, if you have to look at it that middle class person, the guy who pays his checks, if he's getting fucked, shit rolls downhill. I hate politics with you. As you should, because we follow them and we don't read one side. I listen to Urban View Radio on Sirius XM. It's the black progressive station and the Progress channel. I also listen to the Patriot channel, which is obviously conservative, Fox, MSNBC, CNN, Fox Business. I listen to everything and I watch everything. I don't just get my news from fucking KKK Journal or something like that. But people might think. Yeah, but that Daily Mail is that is like CNN over the pond. You should make an app called The Load Dropper. The mission is to drop as many loads as possible in the dirtiest cunts while shooting gear. See, what there should be is like a guy that goes to singles bars and he puts pin maps, a club where the ratio is better. Like at least 1-to-1 or more women to men. Because you usually go to these places and it's a swinging dick party and there's like 8 guys for every girl and it's really hard to drop a fucking load. So there should be an app where it's like, all right, you're GPSing it and then you fucking go and it's like, hey, I'm at the fucking, what's that place fucking called? American Trash on the Upper East Side. Oh, did you guys see me and Keefus did a fucking video? We want to have an MSM party at Dorian's Red Hand in Manhattan. $1 million idea. You know what? It would be. But I don't know how to develop shit like that. So just let me put my ad on it. I don't understand why people in Olivia think they know what's going on by watching social media and news. I don't even try to pretend I know anything about other countries from news. You know what? I like to watch world news because I like to see what's going on because I know in a few different European countries, and Italy being one of them, they're losing a lot of their progressive leadership, and it's turning into conservative. So that's why I follow that shit. Have you ever sucked canned peaches out of a puss? No, but that sounds good, bedroom bully. Jay, you're a man that is very wise. You could call it Where to Drop a Load app. Yes. If we have any app developers on, I know I have the Muscle Sport Mag app, but that's different. It's editorial. This is something where you need field people. Guys would misuse it for their advantage. They go into a bar room and they say it's filled with men. Yeah, but you got to have those guys on the payroll, though. That's the whole thing. Like, you got to pay certain people in different areas to go out there and be your spotters, to be your scouts. Sorry, but it's true, Shuey. You can't know the truth if you don't live here. Just like I can't know the UK if I don't live there. Yes, it's true. I mean, but what you need to do is, I like to read the left wing and the right wing, and I try to get, and I don't think Fox is always right. Trust me, I have a lot of issues with Fox News, even though that's the one I go to for the most part. You're from Silicon Valley. Oh, my God. So you're dealing with that fucking left-wing fucking socialist fucking communist. It boggles the mind how communism has become acceptable. And I'm not saying to go back to McCarthyism. Don't get me wrong. But there was a reason why communism was the red menace. The yellow peril, like fucking Korea and Vietnam and, Red China. There's a reason why. All we have to do is look at the countries that have fucking used it as their government, as their system, and or still do. Hey, Coach, what's going on, bro? The accent isn't fake. 3 sides every story. Right? Yep. You're right. And I like to listen to both of those, left and right. And I go extreme both ways. Like, I don't just watch mainstream. Like I said, I listen to Urban View and Patriot. It's the opposite ends of the spectrum. Shuey has an awesome accent. Yes, he does. It does. It does turn me on, I have to admit. If I was gay, I would want him as a bedfellow. Fox was supporting Jeb Bush. Yeah, but you know why? Nobody thought that Trump was going to win. That's why I love Ann Coulter. She took that laughter, and that clip is everywhere after Trump won. When there was 17 fucking people with their names in that Republican hat. Guys, I love you all. I got to go eat again before bed. I have an awesome week. I'm back on Monday. Ooga booga. Ange, thanks so much, bro. Thanks for I want to hear more about South Africa. I would love it. It would be very interesting. I want to hear the crime statistics before and after, if you know what I mean. Lived in LA and New York and Vegas for years. Shuey did live stateside. That is true. Do you follow UFC? Not as much as I should, Alexander. Not as much as I should. I do like it, but I don't stay up on it. A lot of the fighters that I was like really like enjoying are kind of like they're older now and they're in Bellator or they don't fight anymore. You know, I it's hard for me to follow UFC if I don't know, like, you know, Davis versus, you know, Gonzalez. I don't know who either one of these guys are, and that's shame on me. I should. Do you see Trump have a job interview with that black woman in the crowd? He took her up on a podium. Yeah, that, you know what? You know, that was propaganda. It was pomp and circumstance. It was a dog and pony show. No offense, lady. I don't know. I don't remember exactly if she was bangable or not. But, you know, come on. Stop this fucking racist shit. White nationalist. Stop. Canada and Austria and Germany and Greece. Man, Shuey, you're a world traveler. You got stickers all over that fucking valise. What do you think about steroids? Should they be allowed? Of course I do, because I utilize them. That's my last question. You can ask any question you want, bro. You're part of the family. You're on this show watching this. You're giving me a fucking view. You can ask how big my penis is. Flaccid and then hard. I think they should be allowed, but I think they definitely should be, you know, they shouldn't be like, you know, you can go buy them in fucking GNC. I think there has to be some kind of fucking medical overseer. Martin Ford versus Brock Lesnar is coming up. Really? Get the fuck out of here. Lesnar will fucking eat him for breakfast. I know Martin was doing some kind of MMA in some European smaller league or whatever. I mean, he's a big dude. I wouldn't fucking get in the ring with him. Yeah, I know he's not Shuey's favorite fucking. It's not your cup of tea, no pun intended, English boy. I would fuck him up. Steve, I don't doubt you, but Martin Ford's a big guy. I have no idea. He might not know how to throw a punch. He might have a glass jaw. But I would not want to fucking find out the hard way that he can definitely do stuff in the ring. Roderick! What's up, Roderick? 86, the year the Mets won the World Series. I was 19 years of age back then. Jay Masters, can you picture me at 19 with my mullet? Robert Swole. What's up there, Rob? Oh, welcome to the show. Roderick and Robert joining us live here on Instagram. Antabolic presents Ask Me Anything MSM style. Please, guys, make it happen. What? Brock? But Brock doesn't even fight in UFC anymore. Did you watch the Chuck Liddell versus Tito Ortiz? No, see, those are the guys I like, so I should have watched that. See, I really enjoyed that, like, era of USC. Like Randy Couture and Matt, what's his name? The guy from Long Island. What the fuck's that guy's name? I forget his name. But the BJJ guy, he's pretty cool. You know, Spider Silva was a lot of fun to watch. He was a real hot dog, and that was Weidman. You know, Weidman was great. Those fights were fucking awesome. Me and Fuckbag. You want to fight Fuckbag? I don't know, man. Cain Velasquez. Yes. And he was a great interview too, man. I heard him on like on Opie and Anthony and stuff, and he had a good sense of humor. He was really a sharp fucking dude. You must have watched Conor versus Khabib. I didn't see it live. I didn't spend the fucking money. I'm a cheap guinea, bro. I don't like to. I mean, I wouldn't mind going to a bar when they were showing it, but I did see the replays of it. I mean, Khabib fucking beat him fair and square. I mean, I think that, you know, all that shit that happened after the fucking fight got more attention, but the fight itself, Khabib was an asshole for doing that. He proved himself. He beat the fuck out of him. He got him to tap out. He fucked him up the whole fight. He was at Super League and shit himself. Was it the odor you actually could... Now, why did he shit himself at Super League? They do have bathrooms there. I did use the bathrooms at City Athletic Club, and they were very clean, Jay Jong. Thank you. We worked out together at Santa Clara at Joe Grasso's Elite Fitness. Chris Bra, what's up? True Joe. He shat his jocks. So you're saying Martin Ford saw you and literally shit his pants? I don't know, man. I wasn't there. I personally was not there. I can't comment on that. I'll take you on face value, though. Did you hear Floyd Mayweather, I'm assuming junior, senior's a crackhead, just spent $500,000 on a new chain. Like a chain like this? What the fuck's in it? Like fucking, like Kim Kardashian's ass? You know what I mean? Oh, I hope somebody robs it. I hope a black guy. Give it a chain, motherfucker! Martin was at the front door and asked security to stand with him. Okay, but why though, bro? I mean, I don't know. A bodybuilding question. A necklace, that's insane. Shuey will bust Martin's. Remember Glass Joe from Mike Tyson's Punch Out on Nintendo? Was Rolly better than Phil? No. I think Rolly Winkle has got an ugly physique. I think he's got a flat, wide waist. The tattoo on his abs makes it look even worse. He has to fucking cover that up. Steve is intimidating. Steve, were you wearing those sandals at the time? Maybe he puked and shit himself after seeing your feet. Is his dad a crackhead? You know what? I don't know. He looks really fucked up, and there's a lot of rumors that he was a fucking was using drugs and drinking a lot. God no. Crystal, come on, you saw those feet. Crystal almost puked, and she's a fucking ER midnight nurse. She's seen it all. Stevie's feet made fucking Joey Fiazza there his Tijuana fucking leg. It made that look like who has nice feet? What broad on TV has nice feet? I'm trying to think of a reference and I'm blowing the fucking line. Those only work good when you can snap them off quick. Other than that, they fucking fizzle out like a fucking drunken dick. Oh. Man. Yeah. Hey, Gav, what's up, man? I definitely win then, yes. Gav Garten has the fucking hottest fucking posts on there. He puts beautiful, beautiful butts on beautiful chicks. Is it possible, Phil, to come back and retake it? Have you heard of any case where someone had the gut and reverse gut? I think Phil will never win the Mr. Olympia again, because he stepped on his dick before this one. He has a big mouth. He pissed off the wrong people in this industry. And this is not the industry to piss off people in that manner. And I have a feature article on it in the next issue. And it says, the name of it is Phil Stepped on His Dick is the subtitle. Jay Cutler's the only person to lose his lip and come back and win it. True. Arnold is another one that won it again, but after the absence of, 5 years after retiring? But Cutler lost in 08 and won in 09, won in 10. He won 2, lost 1, 2, and then it was it. If you could take one famous druggie, recreational drugs, and switch them into gear instead, who would you choose? I'm not sure what you mean. He has the Eeyore face now. I'm not sure what you mean, Hugo de Claus. Like heroin becomes testosterone? I don't understand. Just take more testosterone. Oh, no to Palumboism. Oh, fucking poor Dave. He's got that fucking moniker. And I'm sure he fucking laughs and enjoys it. Because if there was like we should call Big Nose like fucking Joeyism or something, I would love it. I wouldn't get mad. It gives me more fucking, Lindsay Lohan. What, nice feet? I don't know her feet. She'd be a tough bitch. Oh, now I get his question. Like FX Charlie Sheen doing crack. Now see Crystal fucking said that, and then I kind of, yes, Crystal got it. I'm a fucking jerk off. The fuck? I'm thinking of feet still. Oh, man. Yeah, that would be a good one. Like a guy who's really fucked up on drugs. Maybe like, who was that idiot that died outside the Viper Club? Uh, that fucking jerk off fucking, yeah, his fucking hippie parents. Bald Muscle, what's up? And Romig, what's going on, fellers? Um, what was that, fucking, who's that actor? God damn it. Somebody fucking help me out here. I can't remember. Uh,